Good afternoon, sir, ma'am, jury, and all my mentors. Also, my greeting to co-participants and dear friends. I am Ridhima Sen from Team Infinity. I, along with my teammate Anushka Chatterjee, will be presenting the pitch today. One of our team members, that is Lavanya Bhardwaj, is unfortunately not present here for some medical reason. Before starting the pitch, I would really like to thank my mentors for guiding us and helping us throughout this journey and making it a memorable one. I would also like to thank Mahindra team to give me this wonderful platform which has groomed us all and helped us to identify and showcase our talents. It has indeed been a wonderful and unique experience for all of us. Sir, can you please change the slide?
Sure.
Anushka, I would like you to continue.
Problem that was given to us was the routine servicing of the car. According to the customer research that we held, all the people possess a car and have to frequently go to service stations for servicing purpose. Especially in the place where we live in, that is Delhi, the number of people visiting the service station is quite more. Now, we will explain on problems that people have to usually face during routine servicing of their car. Sir, can you please change the slide? There are a number of problems that people face while routine servicing of car. Firstly, servicing of the car has become too costly. It is not reasonable to actually go to service stations quite often and spending that much amount of money every time. Secondly, and most importantly, service stations are mostly located in the areas which are remote and difficult to approach. People have to travel long
So,
distances in order to reach the service
sir,
stations
sorry
and
to interrupt, sir. Sir, can you please shift to the previous slide? I think there's a
Is
yes. Sir.
it
Thank you, sir.
fine?
Yes, sir. Sorry to interrupt, sir.
Yeah, go
people have
ahead.
to travel long distances in order to reach the service stations and have to leave their car there or wait there for a long time as the process of servicing is too slow and labor oriented. And thirdly, service stations also do not provide any permanent solution to the problem. The problem after a while becomes recurrent and life of the car comes to an end. In short, point A, cost and time for routine replacement of air filter. Air and oil filter are to be replaced every time during servicing of car. It would roughly be about 20 to 25,000 per year at the rate 4 visits. Point B, failure to visit authorized service station timely because it is far away, thereby affecting performance and safety of car.
Sir, can you please change the slide?
Yeah.
Yes. This is our L1 prototype. The car body is made with the help of metallic parts. In the right top section, we have a tray-like shaft which has an external filter in the mid section. This filter will work like the external filter we take out from a window AC for removing all the accumulated dust. Same way, I suggest that this filter should be such that it can easily be taken out from the engine compartment by the user for washing and cleaning purpose. The same action is displayed in the lower part of the diagram, where there is an externally attached filter having a shaft, attached shaft which has a filter which can easily be taken out as and when required. So can you please change the slide? This is our L2 prototype. So next slide. So this is a video.
Is it playing now? Wait.
So when the filter is dirty, you can take it out like this. Yes, so there's another video. And after you clean the filter paper, you can again put it back to its original position. Yes, so you can change it. After that, you can put the shaft back, and now the car is ready to use. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Solution. Now, if we recollect the problems that the customers were facing, then we will be able to understand how our product can prove to be beneficial to the customers. Firstly, The cost of routine servicing was a problem. In our product, a customer is not required to go to the service station for changing secondary air filter. This product will also significantly reduce the frequency of visiting the service stations per year for work that can be done by the user himself. Hence, the concept of DIY, that is, do it yourself, is established. So, the customer will now be required to visit service station only for work other than air filter replacement. We found during the customer research that people are required to visit approximately 4 to 6 months per year, times per year. This will most likely come down about 3 times a year. This will give more time to service station to focus on enhancing service quality, reduce reoccurrence of problems, thereby significantly increase level of customer satisfaction and delight. Secondly, the problem that people face is the remote distancing of the service stations. In this prototype, people will be practicing DIY and need not go to the service stations. Thirdly, our prototype will increase the efficiency of a car. Thereby, the chances of reduced efficiency decreases. Hence, cleaner car will result in better and more efficient car. This will improve level of customer satisfaction and convenience. Sir, can you please change the slide?
This tray will go inside the engine compartment. This means the car user will not have to open the bonnet for washing the filter. He or she will take out the filter just like an AC filter, wash it and put it back in the place. In the diagram of the left top section, we can see the comparative study of the condition of filter using our product or not using our product. The right one shows the car with an additional attached external filter and the left one without an attached filter. Sir, can you please change the slide? The best part of our product is that it is cost effective and user friendly. The tentative cost of our product is too cheap. You only have to purchase the filter which is once a year or so. It is approximately rupees 2000. It is reasonable to spend rupees 2000 on your car than spending rupees 10,000 a year.
Yes, sir. Can you please change the slide? Yes, thanks. Thank you, sir.
Great. I'll open the forum for the jury to ask you guys questions.
Yes, sir.
Hey, hi. So it's the three of you, right, in the team?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Good
sir.
afternoon, sir.
Yeah. So first off, great effort. Uh, I really like the language you have used in the presentation. Did you two write the script yourselves, or did you take help from your parents or someone like that?
So we checked it out once with our parents, but sir, we have written it.
Very nice. I like the way you have written a script. Very clear, very concise. Good. What I would like to understand is on the problem statement. Could you just brief once of what exactly did you understand from the problem? What was the problem given to you?
So the problem that was given to us was the problem of the servicing of the car. People generally face a lot of problem while the routine servicing of the car. So the first problem that people generally face is that when the service stations are located far away from the home, they are located at remote places, so it is very difficult to approach these service stations. And secondly, the problem becomes recurrent as the service station doesn't provide a permanent problem to the solution. So the customer has to go again and again, and they are spending too much money on that.
Okay. I think then we are on the same page with the problem. So help me understand the solution that you have proposed of replaceable filter-based solution. How does that solve the larger problem of servicing?
So the larger problem of servicing, sir, like first of all, sir, it is that it is increasing the efficiency of the car. So it is decreasing the frequency of visiting the service stations, because the thing that we are using here, basically the concept is of DIY, that you have to use, you have to, basically you're doing the servicing of the car yourself. So you don't need to go to the service stations, you don't need to go to the remote area, firstly. Secondly, this is a very cost effective way, this is in a very cost effective way that we have arranged the whole thing, because this is only like 2000 rupees that you have to spend, but in normal servicing you have to spend for 15,000 and 20,000 per year.
So I really like the direction that you are in, the DIY direction, because like IKEA revolutionized the furniture industry by self assembling furniture. I think that on that part you are on a right path when it comes to, if we are able to unlock service centers and make servicing so easy that people can service their cars at the home. So the thought process is brilliant. I think there's a great
Thank you,
potential to
sir.
it. What I really want is you to actually deep dive into the in understanding what it. I'm sure right now the exposure is limited, but it would be great if, like, I hope you perceive this idea further, and when you
Yes, sir.
perceive it, get into the depth of what are the constraints or what are the requirements when it comes to servicing,
So
and
I
then
want to explain a bit, suppose I have done little preparation for that.
please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, when we, sir, generally go to the service stations, there are two type of things that they actually do. One is your labor cost, and the other is the cost of spares. So the filter cost, if we talk about, then it is 2000 into 4 if I do the normal thing. Then it is 2000 to 4 plus the labor cost minus what we call as the Ola, like the you have to go leave your car there. That is also time consuming. So it is wasting a lot of time plus money. So if we do, then it is actually spending a lot of time and money on this thing. But with this idea, what will happen is, firstly, you don't need to go to the service stations, so it is reducing your transportation cost as well. And second, you just need to purchase the filter. You are not doing any other kind of thing.
So I'm completely sold on your idea of changing the filter at your own end. What I'm trying to suggest is there are many more problems when it comes to servicing beyond just changing the filter. And I would like your team to look at those and then see how that can be converted into DIYs, because the direction is fantastic.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Uh, if I can just add, this is Ram here. So one of the things that I wanted to add also adds into what Radhe was talking about. So first, great presentation.
Thank you, sir.
As Radhe said, I completely like the direction that you've taken in terms of driving what you say DIY, which is also what we typically call in the industry as self-care portals, and this can apply across uh, various systems, including automobile industry. Now, the other aspect that I would like you to keep in mind also is something like self-healing systems. Things that rupture or break or something, maybe you can pay a little bit thought process on whether you can come up with self-healing systems that will
Yes.
push your service a little further away. Now, to what my colleague Radhe was also saying, what is a service is not just only about the filters, though that takes a quite a bit critical importance. So, what might help is if you take a general service that is done on a vehicle, split up the actions across things that you can do safely at your own end and things that you definitely need the service station to do. And they'll also have different timelines at which it will kick in. So once you identify these, it's as simple as having an app or a portal where there are videos of somebody doing it so somebody can see it and then do it. Very simple to what we do. We get a new product from Amazon at home. First thing I do is I go to YouTube, see unboxing of a particular product, and it shows me exactly how to set it up. So that's something that I
Yes.
do, which could be a good thing to connect with what you have out here to build in this self-care portal to the next level. So that's the only thing comment that I wanted to leave you with.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Let me go next. Ram here. Rijima, Anushka, wonderful presentation. I like how you have gone back to the very basics of the problem, right? Instead of jumping into, what some other teams presented, like electronics, mobility-based app. Already you've gone to the basics. Obviously, like Radhe and Ram said, it's not just the air quality filtering. You'll have to look at other aspects of a car. I'm sure you'll be able to do that in stages. So I like the basics. Going to the basics of it. I like the do-it-yourself approach that you have done. Also, the stages of prototype was very interesting. You started with a simple diagram and then You made a
Yes,
physical prototype and showed it to us. So that's a very good approach to take forward. So good presentation, good concepts. All the best to take it forward.
thank you, sir. Sir, in this prototype, sir, actually, sir, for the serious problems, we need to go to the service station. But the problem, the area which we have dealt with was only for the dust that is accumulated in the car, for which you have to go to the service station again and again.
True, true. Like what Radhe and Ram said, right? So there are other aspects also, but good. You have made a good
Yes.
start. It's a complicated product. You will not be able to talk about all aspects of service, but good
Yes.
start.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, I'd like to say that excellent presentation. You're very confident in your idea. That's something I really like, and
Thank
keep up the confidence in any. I'm sure you do that in other projects that you guys do also. It's very nice. See, one thing with DIY is I like the direction, like my colleagues just talked about it, but on the other hand, be cognizant that there are people with varying skill levels. The moment you pop that hatch for the bonnet up, people get scared looking at the components. So I think part of it was answered by Ram, but there could be people with varying levels of skill, varying levels of knowledge. Try to address that is one comment I have. So if you have thought of that, then great. Maybe you can tell me how you have thought of people with varying skill levels, how they can do this DIY stuff. Because I don't think it's a game for everyone, uh, but it's a step in the right direction.
Yes, sir. For this, sir, actually, we can have some online kind of not classes, but online kind of videos with which people will be they will be basically showing the whole procedure, like how to do it
Okay.
accurately and how to do increase the efficiency.
Okay. 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 So another question I have. This is a totally. I am ignorant, so I'm asking you this. What is the current cost of the AC filter that your 2,000 rupee is a saving for me? So what should I compare it with? 2,000 can be expensive when compared to a 500 one, but what is the current cost?
Yes, sir. So routine servicing of the car, if you go for an EU, then if I sum up it all, then it becomes 20,000 to 25,000.
No,
Where if
but you're only targeting the filter alone, right? So I should be comparing it with filter change. So what is the current cost of the filter change alone?
so this is the additionally that we are attaching a filter. If we design the car in such a way where we will be attaching this additional filter,
Oh,
then it
okay,
will
okay.
reduce.
Okay, got it, got it, got it. Okay, I had it backwards. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Good luck, team.
Okay, we don't have any more comments. I think Vinith is there. Vinith, you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, the other jury members, they extensively thought through the challenges, which was going on in my mind. So right now, I have nothing to comment, but great job, guys. I mean, keep
Thank you,
work on
sir.
it. All right.
Thank you very much.